Russian mercenaries are now marching on Moscow. First, let's get some context. The Wagner Group is a group of mercenaries that have been hired by Russia to do most of the fighting in Ukraine. They are led by this guy, whose name I'm not even going to try to pronounce. He was formerly Putin's chef before turning angry warlord who runs a group that is rumored to be between 10,000 and 50,000 soldiers. We then got this headline last night where he claims that they were attacked by a Russian military helicopter and will march on Moscow, destroying everything in its path. This guy kind of sounds like me when I'm stuck in traffic, except he's a dangerous warlord with a small army. We've also seen lots of reports about the Russian military trying to stop the convoy as it heads towards Moscow. But so far, they haven't been stopped, with Vladimir Putin even fleeing Moscow and reportedly headed towards St. Petersburg. Now, where this gets fuzzy is Putin's press secretary has actually denied the government state media reports that he's headed towards St. Petersburg, saying that this is not true whatsoever. It's very rare we actually see a disconnect between the press secretary and the government-funded media, which basically just reports what they tell them to. And that's just a further example of the chaos that's erupted in Russia. Right now, Putin is saying that they could have a civil war on their hands. We've also seen reports that some of the Russian military is actually defected, and that's part of the reason why the convoy actually hasn't been stopped. However, we're still getting reports that machine gun positions and blockades have been erected outside of Moscow. And this seems pretty necessary, as videos are now circulating around the internet of the wreckage left in the wake of this convoy. Now, there's reported right now, as of this moment, that they are likely 2 hours away from being in Moscow City. If you're catching this early enough, you can jump in the Twitter space that Elon is hosting right now, where he's got several reporters talking about everything going on, or you can hop on the Discord where we're also sharing all the news stories and talking about it as well. Just remember, when you're hearing these headlines, when you're seeing the news, or even the things that I've shared, the video that I shared, take it with a grain of salt. This is the fog of war, and lots of these will probably turn out to not be true, to be fabricated. Maybe some of it is true. We don't know. And anyone claiming to know the facts or know exactly what's going on is probably lying or just straight up full of it.